All right, now I want to talk about some forward drills that I think are really going to help us. I think these aren't really used; these patterns aren't used, and if we learn these patterns, there's three options here on this drill. If we learn these options, we're going to have a plan for attack. Okay, so the premise of this basically is that we're going to get to the puck as quickly as we can and try to gain time and space and attack the net out of the corner. This is a result of a loose puck that's being battled for. So what we'll do in this drill is we'll have the player forward step out. We'll have him step out here, and we'll have him take a puck himself. And dump it in and start to take off after it right as he chips it. And then we'll have the coach following him, acting as a defenseman. Okay? And the coach will be telling him, the coach will be saying which option we're going to work on. There's three options here in this pattern drill. One is a pick, as used in lacrosse and basketball, and the other one is a step in front. It's similar to a pick. It's just a delay tactic, and the third is going to be a handoff or a bump. So in this first case, the coach will start to come after the guy on, try to angle him, and the forward will skate this way like he's coming up for a cycle. Okay, and then to buy time as the coach is coming on him, coach is coming and starting to steer. And as he's doing that, then the guy with the puck is going to do a reverse. Okay, so we're going to be drilling a lot of reverses, both for our defensemen and for the forwards. So he's going to come back down the wall like this. Okay, and then he may also reverse again and come back up the wall. So it's just gaining time and space. Okay, so that's the first part of this progression. I call that actually up the wall, down the wall. That's another way of looking at it. He comes up the wall with the puck, shielding it, comes down the wall with the puck. Okay. So this, for the second progression, stays the same. Coach starts steering the guy with the puck, starts coming up the wall. In this case, we'll send another forward like this to come down, and he will stand right here, and as this player with the puck is coming up the wall, he'll pick for him by running his man right into him. He'll come right alongside of him, and what that'll do is put this coach has no path except to run into this guy. And as that happens, okay, as it's seen in lacrosse constantly, then we'll have this guy attack the seam right here and get a shot on net. Okay, as the coach is run into on the pick, this guy will take a shot. Okay, so that's the second progression. All right, in the third progression, we'll have this guy do a step in front. Okay, and it's no need to show everything again, but instead of coming down and allowing this man with the puck to run his man into him, he does it a little bit differently. He just, as this guy's coming around, as he gets to right about here, where he's going to start to turn on the seam to come around to attack the net, like this. As he comes around, then this guy will just do a quick skating maneuver in front of the guy, and that'll just delay him enough. Okay, it's used when there's more of a gap between the coach and the forward with the puck. If the coach is right tight on him, it's probably best to do a pick. But if there's a big enough gap, the guy doesn't need to pick, and he can just step in front, just causing a slight delay right here at this point. And it just slows that coach, okay, which is, the coach is the defender. It just slows the defender right at this point right here as he's trying to catch back up. And by the time he gets there, he'll be a step or two late, which will allow that attacking player, okay, just enough time, just enough of an angle, okay, to attack the net, like with a shot like that. Kind of a funny shot, all right? But that's what we're looking at, just getting the space. So that's the step in front. And then the last one is a handoff, okay? All right, so the handoff works like this. First, the guy comes down, and we'll want to have him do a reverse. We'll come up the wall and back down the wall. Okay, that's what's going to create the time and space for him to operate and get his hands free. Okay, because that's really what this is all about, is getting your hands free. So he's going to bring the coach with him up the wall, then come back down the wall. Okay. And then that is going to make the defender or the coach have to reverse with him. So that's going to gain him maybe a second. And then he's going to do it again and then come back up the wall. Okay? So as he's coming back up the wall, then we'll have our guy come down, and this man will actually be stepping out a little bit more. Let's show that better. It's hard once you have all this reversing done, but believe me, you have to have the reversing. That's the key to this. Okay, but let's just clean it up, make it easier to see. Let's get rid of this too. That's the dump in by the original guy. All right, so there's the angling coach. Okay, and here's the puck carrier. Okay, puck carrier does his escapes and everything to get a little bit of space on the coach. And he's coming up this way, like this, and there's the coach or the defender, because he's now ahead of him. He's bought that time by keeping his feet moving and working in this corner. All right, and at that point, then we send in a forward who comes down here, and we just give him a little handoff pass. Okay, like this, from here to him. Okay, and then he's able to curl in the corner, and believe me, this is awesome. This works really well. He's able to curl in the corner like this with the puck, and at that same moment, let's just borrow this guy. Here's the guy that just bumped it to him, right? He's right here. Okay, he just passed it over to him, and the coach is kind of left in no man's land, and then we'll send this guy will come into the slot. And this coach, who's got beat right here at this point of contact. And what that does is that opens up a complete give and go lane from the guy that received the handoff to right here. Okay, so it creates a pattern that allows for that 2-on-1, and it totally beats this coach or this defender. Okay, so we showed a pick, we showed a step in front, and we showed a handoff.